Hello, my friends. How is everybody doing today? It's Tuesday, and you know what that means, right? I mean, I hope you know what that means. I was hoping you would know what that means. I don't really know what it means. It means Disco Elysium for me, I suppose. But, you know. Anyway. Good morning. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, good week. How is everybody feeling today? Lady Iron, today's Alacritus adventure. Congrats, Lady Iron. Jezraya, hello. I'm here to sign the book. I'm a work today. Enjoy work, Jezraya. Hello, hello. Ghost, good morning. I've got a quest log for Coleman, and he better complete it. What does it say? Hi, Jez. Bye, Jez. Just penis C from Lady Iron. I respect it. I respect it. Just penis C, nothing else. Ghost? Are you going to tell us all the meaning of this Tuesday? Are you going to tell us all the meaning of it? Quest log, Lutz. You have 9 meetings. Are Tuesdays meeting days? Is that always the case, or is every day a meeting day? Because that sounds ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I guess on one hand, I gotta admire Questo Penis? Questo Penis? What? Tuesdays and Thursdays are brutal. Jeez, I think our company did that for a little while. They're like, yeah, you can only schedule meetings on these days. And so that's what ended up happening is, yeah, I think it was Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. They said you need to be scheduling your meetings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They're like, well, we need too many meetings. We can't schedule all of them on just 2 days. I have to say, my friends, I have to admire, I don't know if it's a willingness or what, but everybody's ability to continue going to meetings, because Spooky was talking about a 9-hour meeting yesterday, and how fast would I have quit? I can't even tell you. That there's no zero reason for a 9-hour meeting, and 9 different meetings. I probably also would quit. Don't mind me, says Iron. Iron's having a nice little convo there with the quest log. Our boss flew us out for a 2-dayer once. Like we've gotten together for you know, like working sessions, and that's not, I mean, I guess technically those are meetings, but everybody's actively participating in that. You know what I mean? It's not just like all right, let's talk about what to do. It's like, oh, let's actually plan some things out, you know? This is, maybe you're not writing code in the moment, but you're basically like, you may be doing like pseudocode or something, and that's not so bad. That's fine. But I just cannot wrap my brain around the idea that there are so many people out there that just like talking about doing things rather than actually doing things. It just blows my dang mind. Blows my dang freaking mind. Finished what we needed in one and kind of just chilled for the other. Well, that's fun, at least. I mean, I enjoy like the team get-togethers I've had. So we don't get together in person that often. I've always enjoyed those, like seeing people. But we're not. I mean, to my boss's credit, we're not getting together to do like a long planning session, a long meeting or something. We maybe have a couple talks, like this is something that our team built. Just thought you guys would be interested in it. Do you have any questions about it? Kind of like a show and tell. We have something like that. We've done some others where it's like, okay, you guys are working on this project together. Let's kind of get you guys talking about some things. You know, this is a cross team feature we're building. So here's the other person from the other team that you don't really get to talk to. Like, you know, here's 30 minutes to talk about some things. We do that in person, and all of those take place like, I don't know, those are over the course of like a 2-day period. And then we have like dinners and stuff. I really enjoy that. Like That part I like. But yeah, just having meetings after meetings. I've had that before, and my gosh, I hated it. I started looking for another job. Thankfully, that all changed very quickly, and I didn't have to leave my job. But anyway. Lutz, I had the best time hanging with you at Gen Con. You did? With me? With me specifically? Well, I really enjoyed having everybody around. It was a great time. Excuse me, coffee thing? This? Okay, trying not to like have it. Is it not sitting level anymore? It is. Okay. Just maybe it's just my desk. Our floors in this house are not flat. So I think sometimes things look off even though they're not. That's my hesitancy of going ever going VP level. That's all meetings and talking out decisions and never actually doing anything. Just talking about other people doing things, I guess. Organizing other people doing them. I don't know. I get that though. Poro, hello. Good morning. I need more coffee. I feel it. I feel it. I just now got my first cup right over here, and I'm in definite need. Peachy, hello, hello. Is there even any disco music in this game? I think so. I think there might be. There might be. I don't know. I'm not very far into the game. I'm certainly not an expert. So, good morning, Peachy. Have Office Doggo bring you a cup. Ark, hello. I crave spam. I want to make something with spam. Problem 1, I have no spam. Problem 2, I don't know what to make anyway. Ark, can I... This is actually kind of an interesting little thing. I have a family member who runs an annual spam gathering every year. And the idea is to basically make a dish with spam in it. And so all the dishes, not all the dishes, some people bring non-spam dishes too, but the dishes that people bring, they are like spam creations. And so then we have like a little competition of best tasting dish and most creative dish. And I've participated in it before. So I made a jambalaya, but instead of the normal like sausage that I would put in it, I used spam. That was pretty solid. I think I got second place in best tasting, second or third in best tasting that year. I made some deep fried spam like sticks. It was actually beer battered spam, like basically like they're not really nuggets because they're you know the shape of spam. They were more like fries, more like spam fries. But beer battered, and I made a beer cheese dip for them. That won me most creative. Let's see. I don't remember what else I've made in particular with spam, but spies. But yeah, I like spam. I enjoy it. It's pretty dang salty, but like I like salt, so it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, birthday was good. Just chilled with the hubs and family. Very nice. Spam musubi, spam tacos. I'm just going with that and see what I see on the commercials. I hope she's here today. Has there been a day where the dogs aren't there? Do you just want to just like leave then in that case? God, I wish I was clever. Sign the quest log. Luna's been sleeping next to me on my pillow. It is so cute. She has been. Spamapalooza. You're a very clever woman and very pretty and very kind and very awesome. I once won a dessert competition with Twinkie sushi. What all was in it? I like Twinkies too. There aren't very many desserts that I don't like, really. Especially when they're prepackaged and extra processed. Then I'm a huge fan. Honestly, it's just true though. Like I could eat every single Little Debbie snack on planet Earth. And I like them all. And they're all terrible. They're all terrible for you. The last spam-based dish I made was basically just slices of spam with a glaze made out of maple syrup and then served on sandwiches. Ooh, okay. He's also Spooky gifted me Barony. Is that right? Yes and yes, Lutz. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you get used to the dogs being there and then they're just not, like, well, maybe I do need to apply for the other job. Oh wait, speaking of, did you you had the interview, right? And what was your takeaway? How's that process going? Coleman, hello. She got offended and left. Did you read my comment? I had to step away. I did read your comment. I said, yeah, me? You had a good time with me? I said, I also had a good time, but what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part of the weekend? Or I mean, you guys were there even still more than a weekend, even though you guys arrived a little later. Still like half a week. But. Hi, friends, Ghosty. How did that copy over? I cut up Twinkies into sushi-sized bites, wrapped them in green fruit roll-ups, and the roe and ginger in the middle were just gummy candies stuck in the cream. Huh. I like that. Kirk, hello, beautiful. Twinkies fried in an air fryer is God tier. Also, hello, gorgeous. I have not tried that, but I think I would. So do you just take a Twinkie and just put it straight in the air fryer, or do you need to do anything else with it? Can I do Twinkies? Like I wanted to like them, but I can't. Feel like I'm missing out. Zebra cakes. I'll devour some zebra cakes. Can I say something, Ark, about zebra cakes that makes no sense whatsoever? I love zebra cakes, but I actually think Christmas tree cakes are better. It's the same thing. It's just, I think maybe it's just the fact that it's a bigger piece. But I like them better. Oh, and also I guess the little sprinkles on top. The little sprinkles adds just a tiny bit of like texture to it. But I think I like Christmas tree cakes a little better. But ew, it's just Coleman. What? That interview was humiliating. My phone got too hot and shut down in the middle of it. Are you serious? Was it a video call? Why did the phone get so hot? Hopefully you were able to get a hold of them real quick. Good morning, Bogan. How are you? Just straight in the air fryer. Okay. If I can find an individually wrapped Twinkie, I should say they're all individually wrapped. If I can find one individually for sale, then I should try this. I don't want to buy a whole box because I will eat the entire box like in a matter of a day or two. I can't I've done this before, especially like Little Debbie snacks are, they're single serve. And so I'm like, oh, I can just eat, I can spread them out, but I don't because I have a ridiculous sweet tooth, like I just can't do it. With you, I liked walking around the expo hall and learning the way your brain works. Wait, learning the way my brain works? What is the way my brain works? I'm kind of interested about this. How are you, Lutz? I'm doing all right. Ghost. I gotta say, like, Jenny's been doing much better overnight. We believe, like, we just tested this theory. It's a very small sample size, but we believe it may actually be a new pain medication she's on. The vet gave us a new pain medication for her, and she's been doing like way better overnight, and we're actually sleeping. We've been sleeping. We thought it was a sleeping medication, but Mrs. Magoots had Jenny at the vet yesterday, and she said, well, do you think it's that? Do you think it's the sleeping medication, or do you think it's the pain medication? Because she's not really supposed to have the sleeping medication. It's trazodone. So she's not supposed to have that every night. It's more supposed to be for like a certain event or something where we just need her to mellow out a bit. If like we have company over or something like that, we give her some trazodone. But we said, well, we don't really know because we kind of started giving them to her around the same time. And so last night we just gave her the pain medication, no sleeping medication, and she did great again. So that is, if we can get back to sleeping again, we're going to be incredible. But we are, I'm doing well. I'm feeling pretty well refreshed. So that's my long answer to that question of how I am. Had to do it in my car because I couldn't do it in the office. Yeah, of course. Couldn't have my AC on for sound reasons. It got too hot. I did call them back and finish an interview, but how embarrassing. Dang. Well, hopefully they understand. I mean, you know, it's really not a big deal. So, Lutz, that's absolutely wild because, like, I prefer the zebra cakes because Christmas tree cakes are so steeped in Christmas. They are emotionally upsetting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Me too, which is why I don't buy them anymore. Yeah, they're just too dang good. And even telling myself like, oh, they'll survive the apocalypse. I don't have to eat these. It's going to be like, it doesn't, my sweet tooth's going to be like, it doesn't matter. You know, like the little devil on my shoulder. It doesn't matter. Just eat them now. Once left on a walkie-talkie app and mid-third round interview, my friend shouts through it, "What's up, mother?" After being stunned, I apologize to them profusely. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Technical difficulties are not your fault and you deserve to get the job after that. Yeah, I hope that they understand. And Old Boss still tells that story to this day. So how long ago was this, Ghost? This wasn't one of those, I never had the Nextel phones. I always wanted those that have like the walkie-talkie built in. What? It wasn't that, was it? Good. Been working away all day on a game project from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Bogan. Take a break, my friend. Take a break. That sounds horrifying. That, yeah, I would have been probably freaking out, cursing, like what the heck, you know? Dang. You know, I had to see every square inch of the aisles to make sure you had to see every square inch of the aisles to make sure you didn't miss anything. Well, that was more so like I had made the decision up, and so I wanted to follow through on it, you know? But I think I told some of you guys this too. Like, it is kind of a funny thing, and I've thought about this for art in particular, like going to an art museum or anything like that. You know, you walk in and you see this piece of art, and you're like, oh, that's nice, and then you move on to the next piece of art. You know what I mean? Like, and somebody spent like hours upon hours upon hours making that, you know? And I just think that's a weird thing that we do. Admittedly, like, there's so much art when you go to a museum, you can't afford to spend hours and hours and hours looking at every piece, you know, but it is just kind of a weird phenomenon I've recently thought about. I'm like, man, everybody spent so much time setting up these booths, and I maybe come in and look at like 1% of your booth, and then I move on to the next thing. So I was like, I should just try to spend at least a little bit of time in each place. And I'll also find cool things that way, you know? But hello, AMs. I need to work right away, so hi and bye, AMs. And Annie, hello. Hello. I can't remember if it was an interview or a meeting, but one of my friends thought she was muted. Her animals were being chaotic, so she yelled "bruh" at them, and I turned out she was in fact not muted. He was horrified. That's not even bad though. Bruh would be hilarious. Gonna scour my pantry for spam again. Is there a chance there's any in there? This is my first corporate job, and I was just an app in the background. He said it actually made me stand out in the interviews. Like, oh yeah, you're the what's up, mother fricker guy. Not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? I've had a good hour break watching Lutz. Well, I mean, that's good at least. I would take a walk if you could or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'd look at 100% of your booth. 100% of my booth. Hope you're well. Doing well, Annie. Hope the same for you. Hope the same for you. One time during a board meeting, a girl on Zoom stood up and wasn't wearing pants. Oh, goodness. Dang. Was a girl you? Oh, man. That's rough. I mean, they knew that they were on camera too. It wasn't one of those things where like you join and your camera just is on and you're like, oh shoot, and you real quickly like turn it off, right? I mean, if she's already in the meeting and she's standing up, that's kind of That's kind of surprising, you know? That would end me, yeah. A walk at 10:30 p.m. on a weekday? Sure, why not? I mean, probably now it's time for bed, but, you know. I guess she didn't know she was on camera. She was waiting her turn to speak. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. Also, I was looking back at yesterday's VOD. I realized I need to do some adjustments with the video to audio, at least for my microphone. Excuse me. Hello, Nonder and Nonsters and Pre-Work Coffee Club. How is everybody today? Excuse me. Excuse me. Whew. We ended swole but graceless? Graceless? The Swedish Viking is raiding with his nonsters? Wait, graceless? As in, like, you haven't found a site of grace? Welcome in, Nonder Nonsters. Mursa, thank you to you and Ursa for the subscription. Hello, Ursa and Nonder and Annie and Mike and everybody in from Nonder's stream. How's everybody doing today? Just wear pants. How hard is it? Let's look at the numbers and clam shots. Oh my. Well. So you got to understand, everybody. We were talking about the fact that Cora was in a meeting and somebody stood up one time on Zoom and was not wearing pants. So that's kind of what we were talking about. And how mortified we would all be if that was us. I'm trying to think. I think I don't know if I have any of my fantasy football buddies in here or not, but they would definitely remember this. We were in a fantasy football draft one year. This was probably the most embarrassing, like video call, audio call, whatever I've noticed in mine. But we were in a fantasy football draft, and it was, I mean, fantasy football drafts take a good while. And all of a sudden, one of the guys, there was some noise coming from the background. And I was like, that kind of sounds like, those kind of sound like happy sounds. You know what I mean? If you catch my drift. And it kind of went on for like a minute or two. And I'm just sort of like, I don't remember. I think I'm like, a couple of us messaged each other directly. And I was like, and one of the guys in that message just all of a sudden unmutes his mic and he's like, dude, could you quiet your sex down, please? And very quickly, that other, you know, not very quickly, but within like 10 seconds or so, we saw the muted icon came on. There was not a video call. It was just we were all on audio, but it was just sort of like, wow. And we kind of talked about it later. We're like, fantasy football drafts are long, but like, you're going to have to just wait. You know what I mean? You just got to wait till after the draft is over, I think. But yeah. So that happened. But anyway. At least we aren't maidenless. Graceless is how you decide to interpret. Ghost has a tendency for us to say, well, time to play a game. That is true, though. Define pants. Are we just talking tidy whities or like workout shorts? I don't know. I don't know. Koro, what was the... We need to tighten up these opioid regulations. Blast. My God, yeah. Write that in the log. One of my all-time favorite spookisms. Yeah, what level? It was panties. Okay, that's good at least. That's good at least. I was like, I'm sure they aren't just full Winnie the Poohing this meeting, right? But I'm gonna hit continue here on our Disco Elysium game. I did not get very far into this game. We probably won't get super far into the game overall, but I at least wanted to take another look at it. So, and we have our quest log here. Yeah, that's wild. Today we're learning to have good webcam presence in your meetings. Don't bust your flaps, as Cora says. Blast. Yeah, not bust flaps. Busting a flap is probably different. Basically just been working on game dev stuff all day. Good, but overworked with the inability to focus. I've been having that trouble at work too. I've just not had any motivation. You need to pay for damages you cause. The whirling in rags, or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money. Be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask Gart. Is it Gart? Report my badge missing. I'm going to go do that. You can use the radio in his motor car. Or wait, no, I have to get the body down first, right? Right? I think. Okay. Can I talk to this little butthead over here? I think Ursa 3 years from now that will come up and people like, what the heck? Yes, they will. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Revachol? This is a dumpster.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Understand people who sit around in undies? No? Yeah, I'm wearing shorts. I'm a shorts guy. I can go around my house in actual underwear, always shorts. Spooky and I went on a Rail Explorers thing, and a lady there was wearing a denim shirt, and you have to hike your legs up to a pedal. So Spooky's like, she's just up there blasting flaps, and I peed myself. Oh, she was in a skirt? It was, oh, wait, is a Rail Explorers thing? Is that like a, I think I know what that is. Are they on a railroad track? Is that how those go? I always have the fear that I need to run out of the house, so always wear some form of clothes. That's when you knew it was forever. Panties don't have pockets, so where am I supposed to put my phone? Weird behavior running around your home in your skivvies. Non-judgmental. That's true. I do always want pockets. That's fair. Did Twitch change ad stuff because I'm getting ads but shouldn't be? I don't think so, Annie. Although you probably can't hear me right now. I'm going to try and get some sleep before my ADHD makes me start reworking. Good night, everyone. Bogan, definitely get some sleep. It's so fun. I would like to try one of those. Blast and flaps, though. I mean, how short of a skirt was it? Like, was it... Maybe, I mean, I'm guessing if he was saying that, it's probably a fairly short skirt. Maybe she had on... Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she was wearing shorts underneath it or something. I don't know. Oh, it's knee length? Okay, that's not that bad then, I guess. It says I'm subbed. Yeah, maybe refresh. It's not showing on my end, Annie. Probably felt great, to be honest. Little breeze. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
No, or pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
All right. So we got to go back into the restaurant. Whirling, was it Whirling in Rags? Is that what it was called? Whirling in Rags. What a name. What a name. We got to go back in there. I also got to go to this motor carriage because we need to make a call. We could also maybe even grab the pry bar. I don't know. So weird it shows I can't sub like it shows I can gift a sub. That is really weird. The good news is we should only have pre-roll ads. So once you watch an ad, you shouldn't have to watch any more. Is this the motor carriage?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Okay, I did not expect a vehicle to look like this.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Tore me from oblivion? Huh? Sorry to interrupt, was just curious. No, you're totally fine. You're not interrupting anything at all. Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Heavy fuel oils? Why is there so much oil smell in the cab? Huh. Infernal machine? Carlac? Carlac? I should call her. Everything reminds me of her. Did Spooky tell you all he went to a Dury concert? He said he was going to. I didn't hear anything about it, though. Oh, hey, Rylel. How are you doing? The sound of the car woke you up, but in flowery language. That's a good way of putting it. I like that. Flowery language. Yeah, let's do the radio first.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Electrical kittens?
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Ooh. Nova, hello. First day of I Can't Believe You're Leaving. Yay. Oh, really? Oh, goodness. Well, how you feeling about it, Nova? Is it bittersweet or is it just all sweet? Electrical kittens? I want electrical kittens.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in dispatch. Come in dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. I think I'll just go with, hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
A voice replies in the radio.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
I have something. Wait. I can ask about Sylvie? I need you to connect me to a civilian. A Sylvie? She may have reported a murder. I didn't know I could do that. Hang on, is that in my... Is that in... Call Sylvie using Kim shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Oh, okay. That was in my quest log. Okay. Yep, let's do that.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
I can ask Kim for it. Can't wait to flip tables and say, F this place. Actually? Is it that bad? We won't be neighbors now. And, who's going to be our local celebrity? Not me. I'll be working in Redford. Redford? I don't know where that's at. Granted, I don't know the area super well, so. Kim, didn't Garza give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Swapped set of numbers here. There's a set of 4 in the middle rather than at the end.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Okay.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. I don't know. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Ooh, that could scare her off. Is It's so toxic here. I constantly have to defend my job while being accused by ignorant association members of stealing from the association. Really? So, my sausages are slapping my thighs. Hope you never have to dig post holes in 100-degree weather again. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting a better opportunity, Nova. And sorry that it feels like it's, you know, a move you had to make due to the toxicity and whatnot. All right, I'm gonna go with this first one. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days of work.
All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
She recognizes my voice almost immediately. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Copper thieves.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay. Why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that? By the union getting angry?
You know...
Oh, move my camera? I can do that.
The Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Is that better? I don't think post hole digging was in this new job description, so that's good. To help Harley study for spelling tests, I made a fill in the blank sheet and made an unfortunate error in one word. What was the word? Blank blank NT. Now I don't remember what the word is supposed to be. Does she know what it's supposed to be? When do you start? The 29th. Oh shoot. Okay. Pretty soon. And how when do you end time at your current job? Do you get some oh, working until the 26th? That was my question too. Yeah. You get a break to chill out. It's hint. Okay. It's a hint. All I can think of is see you next Tuesday. Yeah, I figured. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here. Okay. I can ask Kim, is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Huh. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. I am the authority around here. I can try to push on. She kind of already told me though that the union would be mad if she called me. Cheeky shrug. Who else but Nova? Cue theme music. Tell me why. I'm just going to try to push on. Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Ooh. I have this authority. Okay. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally.
Ain't nothing but a earache. Heartache. Earache is what I have today. Tell me why. Oh. Ghost, I hate you. Why? Why do you hate Ghost?
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Her chin rubs against the receiver. Okay, I hear static. Her chin rubs against the receiver. Okay. You ignored the law to save your own skin? Oh, come on. We all would do that. All right, I'm backing off.
You do? Oh, can I do for you?
Okay. Next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
You can hear her tense up.
Not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why aren't you comfortable discussing this with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from someone? Don't hate us because you anus? Oh, man. Well, that's definitely a phrase. Get away from whom?
You know whom.
I do? All right, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay, I think I got everything I need. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
42%. Wait. Empathy medium. 42% chance here. Okay. Wait, why does she seem angry with you? I'm going to try it.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like God.
Okay. Did she say guy at any point? Needed to get away from someone. Yeah, she didn't say anything. What? Where's this coming from? Definitely some other guy, a guy like Gart. Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure it isn't about me? It could be me. The way she said, you know who? Sure it isn't about me?
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? You
Jeez.
have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No. Oh no, the options here are rough. To the microphone. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. That's option 1. Option 2. Daddy is going to take you on his lap, little darling. Number 3. Please, no, I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. The love quest? What is going on? How did we get here? Ghost says 2. I can't. And 2 is just disgusting. Yes, I'm with Urs on this. I think I'll say number 1. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control.
No. What?
Okay, nope, I messed up. I made a mistake. Nope, I made a mistake. Oh, shoot. I messed up. 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 Oh, God. What did we learn? Oh, no. Yeah, this is the outcome. I know, baby. I know. It's just that you've got that sweet woman child thing that makes men go crazy. Especially a man like Gart. You and Gart, right? A little trouble under the sheets? Say no more. Papa's got this. Big Papa. God dang it. Yeah, I'm saying that one.
Oh, God. Please, just stay out of my life.
I've got a hunch your love life is about to take a very pleasant turn. Give the lieutenant a knowing wink.
What? What is it?
You'll see, Lieutenant. You will see.
Call was dominated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Oh, man. So viscerally uncomfortable. Hiya, Big Papa. I don't know if that clipped the right spot. It's hard to know. So what it does, like by default, and I can edit that too, so don't worry, I'll change it to where you want. But basically it'll take, when you hit clip, it will take the 25 seconds before and then the 5 seconds after. That's the default. Good morning, Red. Hello. Hello. Yeah, this is the outcome. We jumped to a certain conclusion with the failed dice roll. Yeah, I guess I've learned I should not take all the dice rolls. So there is a downside sometimes.
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I could try to call Sylvia again, but no thanks. I'm going to go ahead and connect me to the 41st Precinct. I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
You sound a little bit French. It should have gotten all that horribleness. Yeah, too late, everyone. It's on like Donkey Kong. Soft locked after a bad dice roll and haven't played since. I've got a quest log for Coleman and he better complete it. Yeah, Jesus. Wait, so Coleman had not seen that yet? Oh, I left you a message in the log today. I missed that one there too.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Thankfully, I passed that encyclopedia there. 10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Personal details I'd like to discuss. Okay, I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Jean does not, Jean Vicemer does not seem too pleased to hear from me.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen? That's not my name.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter. Is that really my name, Dick Mullen? Ghost woke up and shows horniness. I mean, it's on brand for whatever ERP Quest Lutz is doing.
Dick Mullen is not your name.
Okay.
It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Good to hear. Okay.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Dicked?
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get a report and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
All right. I got a new task. What does it say here? Track down your badge. Unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Miracles happen. Completely wrote off this game, but may need to give it a spin. You did? Wrote it off how?
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Mac Torson?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all just please stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
What?
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Reaction speed. I failed. I almost got it.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
I'm gonna say nothing here.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Nothing.
10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Remain silent with terror. These are going down. Oh no.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Put the microphone back in its holder and quit the call.
The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection.
Didn't seem like it'd be up my alley. Also, Game of Thrones effect. So much praise leads to overexposure, so it gets a negative connotation. Overexposure? I'd heard things about this game, but I didn't really know anything about it. I mean, yeah, I'd heard people say things like it's an incredible game, one of the best like of its type and all that, but I still didn't know anything like even what it was about.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine? There's also a toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from
You should be able to find the pry bar in here.
into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Protective?
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work
Okay.
is work.
I can take all of them. We'll take the pry bar first.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think.
Have I seen this before? Kupris Kanema?
Useful for
Kupri
opening
Kanema?
all sorts of doors and lids.
Rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Belts. Hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue.
Give me a spin, go see like a record, baby.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
I like how I'm getting these these tests just to find out what these tools even do.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Okay. I'm going to try. I'm kind of curious about his default station.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay. Ignore Alice. Press the button labeled saved.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening
Fellatio?
to Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio.
What? DJ, what now? Blondie, how are you? And Jard, he's like, holy crap, I made it. Welcome in, Jard. DJ, what now? It says Flacio is what I would have guessed, but he definitely said it Fellatio. Not the way I was expecting that to be pronounced.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Look him in the eye. Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Oh, is that what it was called?
He's trying hard to act surprised.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
What a time to arrive. Yep, I'm picking up the radio again.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freakier.
God damn it.
Lieutenant moves quick as a viper as he switches off the radio and sets it on prime line. Then he turns to you.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
He shakes his head, furiously staring at his feet. What about heavy of foot?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage.
He snaps half seriously.
But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
He turns back to the cabin.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
I'm done with the radio for now. All right. Tapped here for instant freeabbed, and all I got was cursed knowledge of DJ Fellatio. It was spelled Flacio. That's how he spelled his name, but then he said Fellatio. So, yeah, what a time to arrive.
57's over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
Do I know how to operate this machine?
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Does that mean I know how to pilot it?
After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it.
Release the clutch and squeeze it again?
Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
How are you, my friend? There's a lot of sexual undertones in this game. Yeah. Yep. How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering. I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Yep. It's like being in your head. Where have you been?
At the bottom of the sea.
What? I just lost morale for that? I asked where it's been, and it says at the bottom of the sea, and I lost one morale. What?
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that?
Release the handle.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook.
That was weird.
Toolbox.
Dortico Bard Elysium.
Fuel preheater gauge.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Okay. Love this game so much.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Okay.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
And what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Cupri's Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Okay. Let's go with, let's see. This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez. The infernal noise.
Yes, sorry about that. The Cupri's Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Pride? As in, like, it's pretty, it's waking up the whole neighborhood, and he's happy about that. Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
I might be wrong, but this one is a sports model, right?
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective?
A vainglorious smile spreads over his face as he pats his machine. Let's see. Do you also like Tip Top? Pretty sure I like neither motor cars or any Tip Tops. What's Tip Top?
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
All right.
In the cabin,
Time to close the door. So we got some tools. I reported my badge missing. Bunch of other things. Look at this quest log. Talk to Gart, Lieutenant Love. Gart and Sylvie equals question. Something's going on here. You need to help a brother out with his love woes. Go to Gart and give him some solid advice. Tell him how it is with women. Well, I do need to talk to Gart again, so... You know what? Let's do that. Let's tell him how it is. Please use main entrance. Wait. Oh, that's this door over here. All right. What's the worst that could happen, you know? Wait. A woman handwrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. Probably because it's Gart. Okay. I'm going to talk about Sylvie last here. I feel like he might just cut off all communication with me. So is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Callous? Something stirs? No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me, and it isn't callous. It's common sense. I'm a little afraid. I'm going to say this because I'm a little afraid of what might come up.
Okay, then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
To get into the trash. A couple of downy woodpeckers are trying to drill their way into our house, and I can't stop them. They're persistent. Dang. They're on your house?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay. All right, good. I've seen something here at the Whirling Gart, a thing I need to talk about. No, we're on our way out, so I talked to Sylvie, wink.
God.
He does not look too pleased.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him. But I don't want to lay that on him. Turns out she's likes to ride the wiener carousel here. Based on the way they come back, this is 4 times now. How quickly do they come back? Along the roof line? Okay. I don't want to lay that on him. Of course you do. This was your plan all along. This is how you fix it for them. By answering the woman question.
Okay, I only have one option here. Whole cock carousel. Oh, turns out she's a promiscuous person who likes to ride the penis ride.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel.
Oh my gosh. Just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue. What? She rides it until she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with a provider. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, God. Yeah. Try the line with the miss to see how it works out for you. Lay it on him, the hog. I'm going to try this last one here. Just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue.
Huh?
Yeah, this feels right. It feels wise. Good setup. Now speak the real shit.
The point is you're losing at her nasty mind games. Sylvie's a total psycho. She'll settle down with a provider. These are terrible. Okay.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
He realizes something. Oh, gosh.
What else do you need?
You don't want to know. Yeah, she said that she likes the carousel very much. So fun. Depict a carousel of cocks going merrily around. Your great wisdom. Yes, we're being very we're sharing a lot of wisdom here. I like how Kim is just looking on like, yep, official police business. Please depict that. Yeah, I think we have to. Yeah. So fun.
He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left.
Oh. Not gonna lie, half of me hopes you end up in a fail state so you have to start over and not pick that quest. Yeah. I don't know. Gart actually isn't as upset about it as I thought he would be.
I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my ass.
You should do what now? He stops and stares at the counter.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
It's a symbol of hope and she broke it. Or, you know, maybe I broke it. Yeah, man. Signals, mixed signals. This is classic sea carousel behavior. Broken bird, feathers, nod knowingly. This is all part of the mind frick on the sea carousel. Oh, gosh. Got to get ready for this meeting. Enjoy Penis Elysium. Hope you have a great day, Lutz. Thanks, Ghost. Thank you. I am very uncomfortable right now, so there's that. But Ghost, have a good meeting. Broken bird, feathers, nod knowingly. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until like 39.
39.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Takes a bottle of wine off the shelf, pours himself a glass. He corks the bottle and hands it to you. I got Commodore Red. But didn't I need alcohol for something earlier, or maybe not?
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
He stares into the blood red liquid in the cup.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
Please never say sea carousel again. All right, we did it. A successful quest. Does it show? Yeah. Talk to Gart, Lieutenant Love. We completed it. All right, great. We can open the trash container and we need to track down the gun. Okay. Might take some time, pay for damages. Okay. And then we did get the, let's see, we've got a postcard. We've got a dock worker shift card. Where? Here are my tools. Pry bar, chain cutters, flashlight. Oh, it's a tool. Interesting. Okay. I can drink out of it 3 times, +1 physique, -1 morale. Okay. Okay. And then what is this here? I think I got a skill point, right? Level up. Do I click level up? Hang on, let me do a save real fast. I don't fully understand how this menu works. Do I pick something and then choose level up, or do I... It's not totally clear. Or is level up just something I can do regardless of what I'm looking at? Let's see. Drama? I think actually I'm going to click level up in that. Yeah, that did give me one. Okay. I like that. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. That's why I wanted to improve the drama there. I think your empathy is broken. Much love to you, Jard. Get hammered, you hit level up, and then hit confirm. Okay, yep, you are correct. You are correct indeed. And I can level these up by the number of diamonds in them, it seems. Wait, did that work? I didn't click the save and close, but hitting escape did the same thing. Okay. So, can I go through these doors or no? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back into the lot out back. And then there's a bunch of stuff out front that I need to check into, but for now, let's get into this trash bin.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags.
Oh, wow. I couldn't even really use... Oh, because it's not equipped. Okay. Physical instrument, legendary 14. I get minus 10 there. Okay. If I go, not here, but... I can equip this, though. Tools, pry bar. Put it in my left hand. And a flashlight in my right. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Oop, wrong button. Okay. If I have it equipped, I'm just kind of curious.
This container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags.
It didn't make a bit of a difference. I know I do have a key. I just was curious if like how equipping tools and stuff, how that impacts the checks here. But it's still a 3% chance. So, all right, we'll open it with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What? What's this?
Just a feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Don't? What is Inland Empire? Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Huh. That entire Dr. Love thing is so black, makes me want to vomit. It's the gut, yeah. Maybe another time? Yeah, Kuno. I hate that kid. You don't like Kuno? I'm gonna open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
I got experience for this. Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving? I'm just going to dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
What are turbo noodles? Info in the top right when inspecting skills gives more detail if you need it. Hang on. Get this. Info in the top right. Hang on, I'll see what happens when the next one pops up. My playthrough, I decked the kid.
Among the thread
we're picking at the rags.
Something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Denim trousers. Okay, we're gonna grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh.
Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
As in when you open the skills menu. Okay, hang on. So if I open the skills menu. Ah, okay. I didn't see that before. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, when I was reading about Inland Empire, unfiltered wellspring of imagination. Oh wait, it's cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. It's the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of your investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. And then how will you shape the cosmos? Okay.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Okay, but only 2 people have keys for this thing.
Drop them in here, officer.
Okay, the lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. By early stages, you mean these were taken from him no more than 2 days after his death?
Yes. I think the clothes were taken off to get to that armor he wore, then discarded. They must have stripped him of it fast too, the scavengers, in a matter of days.
Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pocket empty, or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks into the container. Coleman, make me another coffee. Giardia.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Slimy? Okay.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Oh, gosh. Okay, we're bagging the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A yellow mug? A thrown-out towel? A mug? That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The kids? He said the only people that have keys are the trash company and those at the Whirling in Rags, right? I don't think you want that. I don't know how to make coffee. I'll make you coffee. Don't have my barista babe for the next 2 weeks. So is he not at home at all? How far away is this friend's place? You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
We need to ask the kids who put them there. I don't think we do, but...
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
All right, proceed.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. I'm getting that mug, too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Oh, okay. What a travesty. He stays the night over there so he isn't making my coffee in the mornings like he normally does. Search the food waste. I don't think there's anything else in here, but...
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What? What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple.
No way.
It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
My badge? Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard.
Okay, no.
A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting.
Gart's handwriting, most likely. Okay. Continue.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Mentioned the board being written in a man's handwriting. But maybe this is mine? Hang on, it's a damaged ledger? Can I look at it first? I can't. I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Ah, so I put this in here? Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin? Okay. A damaged ledger. An autopsy form? It must have been cramping my style. Dang. I don't really like any of these. Maybe I'll say this one, though. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring.
Boring? Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime, or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
All right, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
He peers in the trash where soggy cartons and rags stink uninvitingly.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Okay, we'll do that.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Are we locking it back up?
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a look at our inventory. We got, let's see, are they interactable? Yes. We have this yellow man mug. Use interact button in inventory to inspect the item.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here. Actually, look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Oh. This is part of my character build, I guess. This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use that as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them, this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Fraud and embezzlement sounds pretty good. Hello, Spooky. Can't believe work robbed me of my streak. Time to start again. Well, Spooky, how the heck are you doing today? Also, frick meetings, man. That's all I can say. Meetings are stupid. Ugh. Fraud and embezzlement sounds pretty good. Spooky's your day a little bit more chill today. By denouncing, I can earn political capital. I'm doing it.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
Okay. I can't actually look at it.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read? But it will not happen.
Okay. So I guess I did what I needed to with it. Frick a meeting for real. Told them the blasting flap story from the train exploring. Yeah. I think I missed it. All right, ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case. Also, I love how my guy's head moves as I'm like reading this text and moving my mouse.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Urinal cleaner? Today is not less busy. I have my job interview today. Couldn't fall asleep until like 3:30. Oh, geez. When is the interview? Okay. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper. Or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Okay, so we got a bunch of different things. Let's start by smelling the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience.
Base of the experience.
Surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
A public toilet. Okay, which toilet would that be?
Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank, they should have sent a poet to describe it?
Is sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner a line this poet might have used?
Why, yes it is, among many other things. This cleaning tablet is used by the whirling in rags. Perhaps that's where the ledger was dropped in the toilet. By you.
By me, okay. 1:45 to 2:30 in person, sandwiched between other meetings. In person? Okay. I believe in you. You got this. Okay. Inspect the toilet paper. I guess maybe we just go top to bottom. No, let's look at the clipboard first.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Oh.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake it? Okay.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Dried flowers. Okay, let's take a peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Okay, we got a good chance of getting that one opened up. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that at the end then. Job itself is 100% in person. That won't stop me from accepting if they offer it. Is it actually 100% in person? Do you have any idea of like what the schedule is? Is it like a typical 9 to 5? Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Okay, take it off.
Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
I like that I could have left it there because it looked cool. Let's inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What? Is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned? Point to the sticker.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Huh. I think it's 8 to 4. I'll be reviewing the description and a little bit to prep. Gotcha. Okay. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Oh, like a flashlight, maybe? Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh, the headlight.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers. Oh, it says he returns to his neatly kept notes while a bunch of sodden papers sag from my clipboard. Yeah. White papers, yellow papers, and then we can try to open it up.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up
100
pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Wow.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Holy cow.
What do you mean? Is that all?
Is that all? As in, I should be taking more than that. Wow, okay. That's it?
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strip of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
I really like this narrator's voice. It's kind of, it's a little unsettling, but it also is, yeah. It is a good voice. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting.
His first ever voice actor role? Really?
If mostly
what other projects has this narrator worked on? Would I recognize anything else they've done? A naming convention?
Yes. It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
I don't wanna. Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Jeez.
Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Okay. I have to open an official case. Is there room, counting the pages?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
All right, commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
I'm actually having a lot of successes here, too. I don't know if they're all supposed to be that way, if I'm just getting lucky or what, but...
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But...
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets on an ammo belt.
He's only got a few voice acting roles since Disco. Didn't you play that Republic of Pirates game from Akia Dev gave you? I sure did, yeah. He's in Republic of Pirates. Lenville Brown, primarily lead singer of the band Maroon Town. Okay. Huh. Okay, so is he... I'm trying to remember. I wonder what he does in Republic of Pirates, because... maybe I'm totally misremembering here, but I thought there was a... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I am misremembering. There is some more voice acting in that game than there's not just one narrator in it. There's some more voice acting.
He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Okay.
Inspect the victim's body.
Inspect victim's body.
Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Okay, cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion.
We got our morale point back. He's credited as the narrator in Pirates as well. I think that's where I vaguely remember him. Gotcha, okay. Spooky, how was Dirty? Yeah, we didn't hear anything about it.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Name in the case. All right. Have you by chance, any chance, named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Let's see here. The Hanged Man, The Furies Are at home in the Mirror, The Setting Sun, Poop on a Stick. Actually, I don't have one, huh? So much fun. That is good to hear. Had a whole fiasco with our tickets, but that's a Ticketmaster problem. Wait, what happened? Who did you go with? Once I got in the show, with my buddy Max. Okay, nice, nice. Once I got in the show, it was awesome. Like, so did you... Were you late or something because of it? Let's go with The Furies Are at Home in the Mirror.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest. I'm not experiencing the internal strife that refers to. And also...
He froze his brow. He didn't like it.
Could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think. What would that be? A good normal name.
Good normal name?
Yes, yes. You know what that normal name is. But it's so plain. Anything else, please?
Yeah, it's supposed to be The Hanged Man, I think. I Hate the Dentist. Did you, yeah, what day was that? That was last week, wasn't it? Or was it yesterday? Mood, gotta go back Friday. Cora bought the tickets as a gift and they never got delivered to her email, so we had to roll the dice and buy another pair of tickets. For real? Oh, gosh. Wait, so she bought them from Ticketmaster? Let's go with The Setting Sun.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with The Setting Sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so... Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane, usual?
Poop on a stick.
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
All right. Cockfinger. I had to have a deep cleaning on one side and a filling on the other, so my whole mouth is fricked and not in a good way. Not in a good way. I like Kim a lot. Kim's pretty funny. So wait, a deep cleaning on one side, a filling on the other. So they didn't do a deep cleaning all around? And like, what is it? What does a deep cleaning mean? Sorry if that's a dumb question, but is it different than like a normal cleaning? All my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we use on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
The man with the hole in his head.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head.
Oh.
He died. It was a workplace accident.
All right. I think I'm done now with this part.
Don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Oh, that was only the white papers. I haven't looked at the yellow ones yet.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Forms, okay. Still have mega sensitivity, so I'm expecting them to tell me I need a root canal. That's not good. Coleman, I'm seriously concerned that, I don't know. You just had such bad luck with the dentist. I'm just kind of wondering if your dentist is doing everything properly. I don't know. What is your thought on it? What are your thoughts on the dentist? Deep cleaning was for one spot where I had a crown and the gums were inflamed, so they wanted to clean that spot real good. It hurt. What did they do to clean it? Is it like all the scraping? Did they take do they clean under the gum line with a scraper? I don't know. It's just my luck, I think. I don't know. It's just strange. Like a crown shouldn't really be painful. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha, Iron. Yeah, that's not fun.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Okay. Misconduct fine?
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Scraper and like a bunch of other tools, but they had a TV and a massage chair, so that made it nicer. Is what kind of massage chair is it? Because the ones at my dentist's office are the ones that like it's like the balls that just kind of like rotate like this. And so you're just like sitting in the chair going like this. Or in this case, it's more so like it makes your back kind of arch a little bit. which doesn't always feel the best. But, oh, Lootspot Goots is beeping at us. Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Condition of internal organs, okay. Growing up, my dentist had Game Boys with Pokemon Red and Blue. Oral hygiene made me a gamer. Actually, that'd be cool. We did not have anything like that.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
To dead guys?
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Okay. We can try to read the case files, but I think the main thing I need to do now is try to open the hidden compartment. Why is bro beeping? I'll make your back arch. I mean, what? No balls, just vibration. Ayo. Gotta walk the dog, BRB. Sounds good. Bro's beeping just because his, he updated his tokens. All right, let's try this. We're going to try to open the hidden compartment. 72% chance that, and we could retry it. We got it.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know.
Yeah, let's slide it open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
Why did I've been at least a little concerned by the fact that this game is always like, if I ever do something or open something up, it's like I have the option to be like, no, I don't want to do that. That's kind of concerning. But anyway, what's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Wait, what? Freaking kill yourself, you butthole? What? Pick up the ticket stubs?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Oh, okay. Pick up the card, proceed. What? I don't understand this number 3 here. What? Pick up the card, proceed.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
So is it some sort of like pressed flower? Smell it first?
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
What? Okay, I'll open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Okay, I am so confused now.
Harry, it begins.
Harry?
You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Am I Harry?
Throw it away, please.
What? Oh, Lord, says Jard. Uh-oh. Shand, hello. Goodest morning. Goodest morning to you, Shand. How is your morning thus far? But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
I don't feel like I'm supposed to read this, but I'm just so freaking intrigued. I want to read it.
Your hands shake, holding on to it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, It says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road.
What? Captain, thanks for the work, Lurk. Yeah, it will make you happy. Continue.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm committed at this point.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Keep reading.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
What? This is concerning.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
This is very concerning.
No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Fall sideways. I don't have a choice. What was that? Did I die? Is it over? It said I was gonna feel happy. Also, when did I save last? You did it! I beat the game? Begin. Shoot, I didn't save for kind of a long time.
There is nothing.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well. Oh, man. Okay, I did it. Yeah, congrats, everybody. We did it. So many questions. Just continue. All right, we'll keep going.
Again.
Nothing?
Nothing said, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there.
You're okay? All right.
The sun fluttering somewhere in the basal ganglia.
So, question on that. Was that just a loading screen? That Disco Elysium, like, splash there? Was that just a loading screen? Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
Title splash. Okay.
Because it's always there.
White morning. Thought gained white morning?
Tell him.
Okay.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Smelled so nice. Smelled like betrayal. Huh. Smelled nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Oh, yeah. It was one of the two. I knew that. Was that the X something? The... Where is Voyager Road? Voyager Road.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Is that the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yeah, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Okay. Enough, just lie there motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules. No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes. They're pouring something on you. It's in you. And it's...
Something on and in me?
It's delicious.
Delicious? What?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Oh, we're back at the motor carriage. Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down.
Oh, water was delicious. Okay.
Drink. Water.
Okay.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Secondary form.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
He's got leather seats, baby. Nothing to worry about.
What happened?
Okay. I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
Oh, okay. Came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past. Was dehydrated, won't happen again. Yeah, I'll just say that.
Right.
He hands you the waterlogged remains of your ledger.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yep. Let's solve this case.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be
Failure and hatred?
interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Okay, we definitely got to take a look at that. What the heck? Okay. Who put the clothes in the trash? I definitely have to ask that. Read the watermarks. We definitely got to do that too. We're right here, so I might do that now. I don't have any other tasks related to that. The Sinister Ledger. Yeah, let's take a look. It's in Tools. Ledger of Failure and Hatred. It gives me +1 to Inland Empire and Empathy, but -2 Authority. It is now equipped in my hand. Also, maybe I could unequip the crowbar. Okay. I can also interact with it.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete.
Haven't solved the murder yet. I could slide the hidden drawer open again? Really? Hang on, put it away. Can I do a save? Yeah, let me do a save. Okay.
It's the ledger you without resistance or sound. The two panels move against
It's the same.
The compartment is now.
Freaking kill yourself, you butthole.
You see two tickets.
I'm just going to close it. Okay, can I read the case files now?
Difficult to breathe. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41. Then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
What day is the day? It's Tuesday. Why do I feel like it's Wednesday? It is Tuesday, yeah. Thank God, so much has happened that I feel like the week is already half over. How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Okay. I'm going to start with the square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But?
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
A sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
One day, okay. Hey, Nostalius. Not too late for the show. You're not. You're not. Admittedly, I don't know how much progress I've made today, but we are playing. We're playing some Disco Elysium. How's your day thus far? The unsolvable case?
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable.
Hope you're enjoying. I am. It's just, I'm surprised at the absolute depth of this game. Like, I found this clipboard, and I've spent probably the last, 30 minutes just working on the clipboard, you know?
Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypasses and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Proceed? Can't we just keep them off the streets? Proceed.
Threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years.
There's a lot. It's overwhelming but good. It has been really interesting.
It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV,
and
Special Consultant TH, had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Leslie? Public indecency.
Good. You're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious.
Oh, okay. I remember earlier hearing that this ledger was kind of dangerous.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke.
Okay, and we did get that compartment open.
He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
The good news?
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
What?
Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
What in the world? Okay, and yeah, my time jumped forward by solving that, because these take 30 minutes each. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Did you have to restart off of that, or was it a new cutscene thing? When are you talking about? When I opened the compartment? I did not restart it. Just I was on the next thing. So yeah, I woke up here by the motor carriage. The Next World mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
What?
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Do I ever find who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Okay.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
Okay.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the
Welcome back, Spooky.
domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to choose. It's kind of a wreak havoc on the middle class. I'm kind of I'm kind of worried about the message that is. Let's remove it.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it.
Oh.
Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
Can we wreak havoc on other nations instead? All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. I'm going to go with the middle class not to be blamed. It's human nature.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
That's fair. All right. I still have 2 other case files, but I could possibly come back. I'm getting some work messages, so I'm kind of feeling like this might need to be where I leave it for today. The middle class is a myth made by the wealthy to divide the poor.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile.
Put the case files away.
Still.
All right. Quick look. What is this one here? Oh, the thought cabinet. Okay. I'm close to the longsome way home. 79% of the way done. Okay. Do I have a skill point? I do have a skill point. Okay. Let's see. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Cool. cool for acrobat thieves, unbearable show-offs. Interfacing, composure. Perception is our highest. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe we throw another one in perception here. Let's do it. All right. Okay. Yeah, I made... Oh, wait. I can zoom out? Oh, that's nice. Really zoom in pretty far. Okay. I like this. All right. We're going to do a save here. Let's do a new save. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to... I'm going to need to leave it here, friends. More panache. Yeah, I think I should leave it here. I'm getting some work messages and I need to kind of check in. So, and I also have a grocery order I have to pick up shortly. So I think I'll do that. No quit. I wish I could. Thanks for hanging out, Ursa. You have a good day as well, Jard. Appreciate you, friends. Thank yous to Nonder for the raid, Mursa for the sub, which was gifted by Ursa. Appreciate that, friends. Love you all. Love you too, Spooky. Have a good day. Belandi Enchant. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. 1 second before we run off. Need to confirm something. I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday is when Kirk is playing, right? I'm just doing a quick check though, just to be sure. Yep, indeed. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow we are definitely raiding over to Kirk because I want to catch some Borderlands action. But yeah, for today we're gonna go ahead and leave it be here. So may your day be the opposite of a cock carousel, unless that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I stand on the whole cock carousel, if I'm being honest. But yeah, you know, I mean, I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. You know, your fate is in your own hands. All right. So yeah, friends, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got some KCD2 on the docket. So I hope I'll catch you then. We're going to be doing the Brushes with Death DLC storyline. I don't know how long it'll take me, but we're at the very least, we're going to start it. So we'll see how it goes. But until then, may you have the best of days. I will see you then. Love y'all. Bye.